What's up, dude crew? What if I told you there's a place deep in the digital shadows where cursed objects are bought and sold like collector's items? A place where haunted dolls, ritual relics, and human bone talismans change hands between strangers using crypto and burner accounts. You guys have burner accounts? I bet you guys do. Tonight,
Never.
we're going to dive into it. Jesse's got the topic, and we're talking about haunted or cursed objects hidden in the darkest corners of the dark web. We'll see you right now. Welcome back to the Paranormal Dudes podcast, episode 59. We are primed and ready to go for tonight. I took some Alpha Brain, not sponsored, by the way. Jesse's upset about that already. Bud's ready to go. Jesse is annoyed already by me, if you can't see by her square. And Osk is here like if he works at Olive Garden. He's going to bring us some breadsticks.
I can't wear nothing anymore. I'm just come naked.
Oh my god. 50 million likes and Oscar will be naked.
Welcome back, everybody. We have some quick updates on last episode. It was a mixed bag. Some people liked our episodes about the whole Warren and occult museum and Matt Rife. Some people agreed with us. Some people agreed with me because I was upset. Some people agreed with Oscar. His generation called us haters. Maybe we are haters, but it's regardless.
I do not claim them.
The comment. I do not claim them.
I do not approve.
He does not approve of our Matt Rife trifles. Okay.
He rebukes that comment.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so as I adjust my foot pad, here we go. Okay. Should we? You know what? Let's. Since we didn't do it last week and we just jumped right into the topic, let's. Has anything paranormal happened for you guys? Last time we spoke. Oh, Oscar. Okay, why are you raising your hand like it's second grade? Okay.
Because, sir, I need more cheese now. But
okay.
I don't know if it was. I mean, there's just no other explanation to why the door made that noise. But so you know how there's these like overhook things you put on the door to like hang stuff, and obviously like it fits very snug on the top of the door. So there's no way that the door could open. You have to like forcefully push it closed. So last night, it was just 3 a.m. last night when I went to barely go lay down to go to sleep. I sit on the bed. First of all, I close the door all the way shut. Clicked everything. I go to lay down.
Yes.
I'm about to sit on the bed, and then I just hear "dum" on the door, and I'm like, "Dog's here, wife's asleep." I close it all the way shut. There's no way this door can make noise. Right? It's already shut. I'm like, dude, seriously? Like, I was tired, so I was like, dude, like, I'm not trying to mess with you right now. Like, don't even.
I ain't fucking with you this time around, ghost. All right.
So I went to the door. I freaking swung it open. And I was like, you cannot be here. Leave now. And I closed it. And I went to sleep. So I think I ended it right there.
Who were you? Like Russell Crowe from what was that movie where he's a priest?
I don't know. I just felt the power, dude. I was just like, you know what? Like, I don't have time for you right now. And I just let it have it.
I just want to say, I think Oscar watched Uncle Sergio and smacked the chancla 3 times. And
oh yeah, you? Is that where you got it from?
Well,
get out of here.
Yeah, well, I'm sure like that's where it was. It came out of my subconscious. But
did you feel anything after that?
After that, no.
It just disappeared.
I did feel like a little bit of chills, like slightly, as I was walking back to my bed because I was like, damn.
Just in my pelvic region, I had chills. That was it. Nowhere else.
I was just like, damn, like I just did that. Okay, cool. Let's go lay down. And then I was fine. But yeah, there was just no reason for the door to make that noise. Like crazy.
Okay.
But
okay. Well, thank you for sharing in your rage. It's like, like road rage, you had like ghost rage. Like, no, not tonight.
yeah, dude.
Stop it.
I just didn't want to deal with it. So
You're like fucking, how old are you now? 27?
28. Just turned 28.
28 going on.
Oh my God,
going
he's
on
a
62.
baby.
Okay. He doesn't act like it. Did you hear him? He's like, get off my fucking lawn.
He's like,
fucking
Señor.
Right.
He's all Gran Torino and shit. Like,
For real.
like,
Imagine the ghost is probably like, hey,
My bad, fool.
Dispensa?
I'm like that freaking meme of that señora that she sees a ghost and she's like, I know.
Ay, no, por favor, ahora no. Todavía tengo que hacer las tortillas. Por favor,
real.
ahora no.
That's how I felt the other day too. With the freaking, I felt something on my stairs and I was like, oh God.
Well, now it's Buddy's turn. We actually have a dual story. Okay, a conjoined story like this. I'm not going to say what region where that comes from.
Calvin
I don't mean region as in geographical. I mean bodily.
Oh, ew.
We're going to tag team this story. So the other day, me and Buddy were just chatting it up on a video call. How, Jesse? It's virtual.
Circle jerk.
Macking.
I mean, like,
we were like ASMRing each other.
So as Buddy and I are talking, out of nowhere, okay, I wish we would have recorded this because it was on here, but unfortunately I didn't. His door opens. My head, I'm like, it's one of his dogs. They're just walking inside. I was like, okay. Then it looked like something.
His loins.
And then as that's happening, it looks like something peeks into his room, and I'm like, is that his? Then I thought it's his daughter or his wife. Then I was wrong again because it like digitized and morphed into the doorway, came inside it turned into like an orb almost. It wasn't really an orb, but it was like if it was pixelized. It was fucking weird. It came inside, went around a couple times, then went just right back out. Now, that was my experience of what happened between Buddy and I. Buddy has his own. Okay, that's what I saw. Buddy, let them know what you saw.
Well, I was just, I'm here with Sergio. We were talking over. He was teaching me how to set up my mic and everything. And through my camera, this area here would be on my right side. The door, because I was kind of facing the other way in my room, my bedroom door opened up just about 2 or 3 inches worth. It wasn't really enough for anybody to walk through. And that moment that I saw it open, I turned to my side to look, and I could see what looked like what I call it, a duster or a trench coat.
Said like a duster or a trench coat or something like that.
Yeah, just like a duster or a trench coat, like that figure just like floating around me here on the side, like real dark black trench coat looking thing. No face, no head, no arm, nothing. Just a trench coat floating like that in the circle. And I looked back at the camera, and in the camera I could just see it kind of like coming in and out of the camera like this. And then Sergio kind of stopped. I stopped. I said, "Did you see that?" And we both started going back and forth. He told me the digital orbs and what he saw, and I was like, "No. I saw this black duster. Like it looked like, I can only think of it as like a trench coat or a duster, like floating around us, like a coat, a big long coat next to me." And then it went away, and that was it.
So after that happened, I did a little digging of what entity it could possibly be. Are you guys familiar with the Hat Man?
Oh, you told me about that.
Yes. So there are instances where the Hat Man appears without the hat, which is weird because his name's a Hat Man. Maybe he just was tired of the hat and threw it on the floor or something.
Coat Man.
Maybe it's a different entity, but so that's what we experienced. Wild stuff. Wild. I can't explain it. It was so weird because it just came out of nowhere. And we weren't even thinking of well, I mean, we were talking about ghosts and mics and all that nonsense, but I don't know if it was a weird experience. Any ideas from you guys?
It's not one of the ones that you see often or frequently?
No.
This is...
I've never seen this before.
What did you bring new into the house? Did you guys get something from somebody? Like, did somebody gift you guys something?
The puppy?
Oh.
The puppy, and then, just this stuff, the microphone and the lights and all that, but nothing else.
Jeff Bezos, we're on to you.
He's delivering ghosts with his microphones. I know it.
I've never seen this kind of like entity or this kind of like shadow figure that I saw like that. I mean, I'm calling it a shadow figure because I couldn't see a face. I couldn't see any kind of detail. And even though I could see it on the camera, when I turned this way, I could see the motion of it. I couldn't see the clarity of
details.
The details, like but I could see like a black shadow. Like if you do this with your hand, you just pass it this way. Like that's what it kind of looked like, but it was dark, just going around me. And that's when I turned back to the camera and I could see it moving like this. Like,
yeah.
But I mean,
strange.
I couldn't
strange.
Couldn't tell you what it was. Today in the middle of the day, I couldn't tell you what time. I was just rolling around the wheelchair talking to my wife, and all of a sudden there was also tapping on the front window of the living room. We checked through the camera outside. We went outside and looked, and we didn't notice anything, but it was just like a quick little, onto the glass. And it did it several times, and we never figured out what it was.
Somebody brought it.
Somebody brought it in.
Yeah.
Maybe it was one of the drivers that left the Amazon packages. Huh? No? Maybe?
The only other thing I could think of...
I feel like somebody gave somebody something. Like somebody gave...
Maybe they gave something to your daughters and you're not aware of it.
Or like something.
I was going to say, could it be a piece of jewelry?
Yes, absolutely.
That's why she said pendant.
Okay. I'm not sure. I'd need to talk to her. But I think my daughter's boyfriend gave her a promise ring. I don't know where he got it or anything. But they had been talking about this last week that he was going to be getting her one.
But like, is it somebody's? It's like not brand new. It's like somebody's like gave it to him.
I couldn't tell you that. I wouldn't know.
Ask him.
I don't get too much into their personal like gifts and all that like that.
We're gonna figure this out. Jesse's on the prowl for investigation.
I am already feeling like annoyed.
I am too.
Uh-oh.
Actually, my dog right now, he just jumped off the bed.
Yeah,
and staring in the closet.
I know. Plus Sergio.
My dog Rocco, he just jumped off the bed, and he's in like a guarded position by my closet again.
Yeah, it's in the closet. That's why I'm
it's in the closet right now.
It's something they gave somebody, took it in the house.
I feel like
next episode we're gonna confirm this information, give you the details.
I kind of feel like I don't know. I don't feel it like bad. Like I don't feel scared of it. But something that it is like it's feeling like it's reaching out to me because I feel a lot of energy right now, and I've felt the energy ever since that day too. Kind of like there's something, I don't know, like somebody's like wanting to say something to me, but they don't know what to tell me. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, it makes total sense.
But yeah, my dog is right now. He's sitting at the closet, just staring at the closet. He's not aggressive. He's laying there, but it's kind of like there's something there. He doesn't know what it is, but he's like wanting to watch it, And usually he's sitting up here on the bed next to me, and right now he's at the closet.
Yeah, just ask if somebody got something, or if somebody even if a neighbor brought you guys like food or just something brought into your house that you guys didn't bring.
Okay.
Yeah, Yeah, I'll ask.
Thanks.
I think
Thanks
that's the
for
only thing I
the
could think of.
additional information to that, buddy. And Jesse, thank you for your detective work, your paranormal detective work. You know, maybe we should make a show like that. Anyway, the whole time you guys were talking, I was watching Oscar Square. He was just staring. He looked like he was dead inside. Kind of like dead inside our new t-shirt on our beautiful website at paranormaldudes.com. Cop your dead inside t-shirt today. We also have it in a sweatshirt or hoodie. And also, yes, as you can tell, the sponsorship for this episode is ourselves. We're going to cue the little video we made that we posted on socials. It's our little commercial. Sergio, cue it up. Start the commercial now. Welcome back, guys. That was a quick little. You like the things you saw? Go to the website paranormaldudes.com. Copy your t-shirt. They're awesome. I'm actually wearing one right now. I'm wearing one right now.
Dang.
Ooh, not fair.
Is it not fair? Well, guess what? Yours is going to arrive pretty soon, and yours could too if you go to paranormaldudes.com. Yeah, /shop. All right. We made it to the bare bones, the meat, the girthy meat of tonight's episode. Jesse has the floor. Let's get into our today's topic.
Why do you say it like that? Because it seemed like I wouldn't say like something so amazing.
It is. I've been waiting. I was talking to Buddy about this. I was like, look, dude, I've been wanting to talk about this topic for quite some time. Okay. But we haven't figured out when it falls into our schedule of topics, and we just shoehorned it in for this week. So I have a paranormal boner. So I can't wait.
Oh,
yes. Okay.
Wow.
That's the thing. Does anybody else get those? Because I do.
Please leave a comment.
Please leave a comment if you get paranormal
please
boners.
tell me you do.
Please tell me. I don't want to be the only one in the world that only gets those.
I know I don't get a paranormal boner.
You get paranormal. That's what happens to you.
It doesn't even make sense.
Does it? I maybe.
Wouldn't it be called like paranormal clamquake?
Before you.
Oh my god, that's the worst.
Before.
This was like I was telling you guys earlier. I obviously wasn't gonna get on some weird browser to look up like all these dark web items.
If you would have done that, I would have commended you. I mean, you would have had 30 different viruses. All your bank accounts might have been hacked. You probably would have been broke. But at the same time, I would have been like, Jesse, pure commitment to the show.
I just wanted to know if it was real because I saw a lot of like Reddit posts, a lot of stuff on YouTube. I mean, just basic stuff that people had posted. But when I was looking it up myself, like just to kind of see if I can get a glimpse, it was like nowhere to be found. So apparently there's chat rooms. There's a ton of it comes from eBay. Like 90% is like freaking eBay. And it's like photos, boxes, weird seal like bottles that are sealed up with like wax that say like do not open or was last open in 1970 after a family died of it has all these crazy descriptions. So majority of the ones that I was seeing were dolls, of course.
Okay. Without a
But
doubt.
they were not like these. It wasn't Annabelle doll status, Raggedy Ann. It was creepy ass dolls. Like,
Do you have any like pictures, maybe specific ones that you remember? Maybe we could throw
no,
it up on the screen for.
no. And the only reason why is because when I was reading the descriptions
Uh-huh.
and watching the videos, it was very similar to that other doll we spoke about where
Oh, Peggy the doll. Yes.
yes, where like if people reported like, feeling nauseous just from looking
Mm-hmm.
these up to buy them. Or some man even had a heart attack while he was like looking up
Oh my
these
God.
dolls like to order.
Yeah, maybe let's not do that to our audience. How about that? You're
So I
welcome.
don't know if you want to pull up. If you want to go on the dark web, go ahead.
Yes.
So yeah, it's just the ones
She's
that
saying you can, if you want to go on there, go ahead,
at
but
your
she
own risk,
doesn't
but I
at
don't
your own risk.
recommend it.
She doesn't recommend it. Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I was like, I didn't feel good at all when I was looking at it. I kind of stopped for a while because I was like,
So
no.
what you're saying, you didn't have a paranormal boner when you're going through all
My
this.
boner was not paranormal at that time. No,
That's sad. It was a flaccid paranormal
it was a
phallic shape.
flaccid.
Okay. That sucks.
So one of my favorite items that I saw that I probably would buy
Mm-hmm.
are um like a lot of witch hunter things. So it was like
Oh.
well, not because I want to hunt witches, but I just think it's cool. They were like ritual tools, so like knives that they
Oh.
would use during rituals. It was
Okay.
spell books that had
Like.
like
Okay.
spell books that had everything and anything you can think of, any spell, anything, even to bring people back from the dead. That some of them were like packages, so you can get like a package with a box with a spell book and like actual human remains,
Ooh.
or they
Okay.
said it was human remains. Um, and just crazy shit.
Like a starter packet
Like a
for.
starter pack
Yeah.
for a
Okay.
psychopath, because who else would be looking up these things to buy them, right? Like,
True. Unless you're a practicing witch and you're well versed and a professional at it, but
Do these starter packs come with like an ice pack in there for the human remains,
to
or
keep it cold.
I'm sure they
no,
do. Honestly, like
they're
knowing
like
dark
Well,
web.
they have to, or else
They're
it's
like
just gonna
bones.
decay, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, they're bones. Okay.
Yeah, like real humans, because there's certain spells or certain incantations you can do where you can actually bury a human skull or stuff like that.
Okay.
So they have these packages, but so a lot of mirrors, of course, mirrors,
Of course.
boxes, right? A lot of stuff
Like
that you would
specific
find
mirrors,
at
like
a
mirrors that were part of something, or was just like
yes.
okay.
So mirrors that were part of haunted houses,
Okay.
or even there was even descriptions of someone straight up saying, I was gifted this. It has made my life hell. Our family has been haunted. Weird shit has been happening. So please, by your own risk, I cannot have it at my house.
I mean, if that's the case, why don't you just? I don't know if a mirror would reappear if you got rid of it, but why don't you just get rid of it?
I think it's more to that though. I think you can't destroy it unless like it's gonna unleash some other
Oh
thing.
yeah,
You know?
you run that risk too, is what you're saying.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
I
get
think you
that.
just
I
have
get
to
that.
pass it on to somebody else, and hey,
It
that's
would,
your
yeah,
fault.
it would definitely jump from one vessel to another.
I have one question already. All
Okay.
these dolls, things, they're not in a occult museum.
No,
These are in
Yeah, which is
people's
crazy, right?
homes.
They're just
right?
chilling in someone's homes.
So
Yep.
who knows when you buy your next home?
It's just sitting there waiting for you. Welcome
Yeah.
home, motherfucker. Okay.
So there was also a lot of jewelry and paintings. So when I was looking up all this weird stuff, I was thinking, who the hell would buy this stuff? Who would go in there and be like, you know what? I'm gonna go on the dark web. I'm gonna get this special software to get this browser or whatever. Because I'm not a nerd, so I don't know about that stuff like you guys do, right? Because you guys have,
What are you saying? Are you saying I'm a fucking nerd?
yes,
Okay,
I'm
I
pretty
am.
sure you
It's fine.
guys know how to get on the dark web, right?
Sure. For legal purposes, I'm going to say, I don't know.
I mean, how would you get on the dark web? If when, hypothetically speaking, if
Before you guys say
one,
anything, this is strictly CIA, FBI. This is strictly for entertainment purposes. We intend no harm to anyone or anyone's
We're
computers
not
or
recommending
homes.
anyone to get on the dark web.
Yeah, we don't recommend anybody get on the dark web.
don't
Take it
no
away,
sean
Oscar.
miedosos, no sean miedosos. Anyways,
There's different ways to do it, but I was actually watching one of the simple ways that they say you could do it now in 2025 is actually downloading a special browser,
Mhm.
kind of like Chrome or whatever. And
Yeah.
I think this one was called Tail
Tor?
or Tour.
Is
I
it
can't
Tor?
remember. Tour. There
Yeah,
you go,
that's the
Tour.
one that a lot.
Or
When I was googling,
Um,
that was what was coming up a lot. Tor,
yeah,
Tor.
you get Tour browser, and then from Tour you go into another, and I don't
is it
remember it honestly, but
Tour or Tor?
Tor,
Tor.
Tor with an O?
Tor.
Oh.
I don't even know.
Tor.
And then you download this other program onto a USB, and basically that other program you're going to plug it in to your computer, keep it running while you're going through Tor, and then you're going to actually start off like in the deep web, because there's 3 layers of the internet. So there's like the surface web, which is what we use right now, social media, Google, looking for all the little things we look for. Then there's the deep web. Deep web is things you're not looking for. Cloud, cloud services, or things that people are saving on the internet type thing, and then there's the dark web, and that's the one that I guess you're not supposed to find, but it is actually pretty dangerous. You need to have yourself good firewalls. You need to have good virus protection, because
Mhm.
from the video I saw, there's people that are constantly like, they're just sharking, waiting for someone to come in that's a rookie to find your computer, attack you, and basically DOS you, get into your home router and take all your information, everybody's information from your home. You're opening up essentially a portal for somebody to just walk right into and take everything from you. So
You're
it's not
basically risking
recommended.
so much just to go in the dark web and look for these crazy items. Like, why?
Well, it's not just crazy items.
Thrill seekers. Maybe
Yeah.
thrill seekers.
But this is
There's
the
a
only
lot of
place
stuff
to
on
get
there.
those things.
True.
Yeah, there's
So-
a lot of things on there. Basically, you go in the dark web for nothing legal.
Right.
So you want drugs? Dark web. You want special happy ending, stuff? Dark web. You can find somebody to unalive someone for you on the dark web. Like, there's super illegal stuff you can do.
And
then they have those,
for sure.
Yeah, and then they have those like special boxes that you can buy, like mystery boxes. Like, okay, give me $1,000 and I'm going to send you a dark web mystery box. So there's all kinds of stuff you can do on there. It's not exactly legal.
So that is actually something that I did see, right? So obviously people who are buying this stuff are like YouTubers. So I actually saw some videos where they had just a description, like this was taken from a family that was haunted and it's a mystery box. So you don't know what it's going to be. They unbox them like if it's a freaking kid's toy, right? How they have those unboxing.
Yeah.
And they don't even know what it is. They don't know if it's going to be a doll. They don't know if it's going to be, anything. And they just, like, I would never buy a mystery. I guess for content's sake, you would, but
Right.
I just feel like anything can haunt you. It doesn't matter if it's you're looking at it, if it's being mailed, if you're freaking searching for it.
Yeah, you're open. Okay, let's think of it this way, Jesse. Tell me if I'm wrong. Okay. Based on what you just said, you're opening yourself up spiritually by not necessarily going on the dark web, but trying to purchase these things that could possibly have an entity attached to it, or whatever residual energy that's involved with the purchase, would you say that's another form of inviting whatever it is in, because you're receptive of this thing and you're not necessarily, it's not opening the door and all, let me in, like a black-eyed kid or the Yoo-hoo entity or anything like that. It's just with these cursed dark web objects, do you think it's relatively the same? Like you're opening the door for it?
Yes. And then you may not even know what the hell you're opening the door to.
Yeah, that's the scary part. That's the for
Because they're
sure
not,
scary part.
some of them are not even that expensive.
Really?
So it's like you're going in the dark
Haunted
web.
dildo, $10.
Yes. Like I think one of the creepy ass dolls I saw was like $49. But it had like
Okay.
all these things that it was provoking. Like it's some, I think one of the dolls that I saw, it said it comes with a specific like prayer you have to say. If you purchase a doll, you have to have like this routine. You have to
Oh,
once
kind of
you
like
open
Annabelle,
it,
where
kind of
you're
like Annabelle.
constantly, yeah. Okay.
Right. So you have to have like say this prayer, you have to say this, and you have to wear this, and even um at this time of night or this time of the day, do not open the doll, do
Like
not
it has
look at it,
very
do not talk
specific
to it.
instructions to,
Yes,
yeah.
on how to
Okay.
interact with it. But what the only thing that
Ooh.
surprised me on the things that I was looking at is they were not expensive. So that's why I'm
Hmm.
like, okay, so they're not expensive, but they're so I don't know, it just makes me think like, are they, if it's real or if it's not really haunted, and then if it is or if it's not, why is it so cheap? So if
True.
something to me was really
Um.
haunted and I wanted to get rid of it, maybe I'd be like fucking free. But if it was fake and I was like, oh, it does
Yeah.
XYZ, oh, it's like, oh, $1,200.
Well, okay. I'm trying to think of this like if I'm selling stuff and I'm a piece of shit selling this stuff on the dark web. Okay. So if my piece of shit ass is trying to give someone a thrill and make a sell pretty quickly, I obviously would like money out of it, but I don't want to make it cheap enough so that the regular person could purchase it. And because I'm a piece of shit and I'm going to ensure myself that you're going to get fucked over at some point by this entity, whether it has instructions or not. That's how I feel they would go about it. What about you guys, Buddy and Osk?
I feel the same way. Like they know what they're hoping something happens. Somebody buys it. They're gonna keep it at an affordable price because that's not their goal to make money, right? If you're in that mindset, you just want to mess up somebody's life, right?
Yeah.
Whoever
Yes.
decides, and yeah,
What about you, Bud?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking of it this way. I mean, there's a lot of cursed things that you can't just hand, or I guess people have to, like you said, accept it.
Yeah.
So, like, what is it? I may be wrong on this completely because I don't know much about it, but a Ouija board,
Mm-hmm.
in order to get rid of it, don't you have to gift it to somebody? Or can you just destroy it and throw it away?
I've
I don't
heard
know.
like
What are the rules of a
mix.
Ouija board?
I don't know. I've heard give it away, and then I've also heard burn it.
Well, I mean, let's
I
say
don't know.
you've been having issues with that Ouija board. You know, you've brought
Uh,
something in that's attached itself to it.
okay.
I would
Ready?
I would think
I,
if I
I,
want to get rid of it, yeah, go ahead.
I did a quick Google search, and so this is what Google says. I don't know if Silicon Valley has all the tricks and trades of the Ouija board, but we're about to figure this out. To properly dispose of a Ouija board, begin by ensuring it is properly closed, which we all know that. After use, by having the planchette moved to goodbye. Then physically separate the planchette from the board, ideally wrapping them in different cloths to prevent contact. Consider burying the board and plant it separately in consecrated ground. Oh my God. Okay.
So they
Like a
can't find
cemetery
each
or a
other.
churchyard. Yes, exactly. After wrapping them in protective material, alternatively, you can dispose of the board and planchet by placing them in separate garbage bags and throwing them away. There you go. If you're having problem with one, obviously you could blame Google because that wasn't from us, but that was Google that said that. So I guess that's one of a if you're a practicing witch or you're well versed on the Ouija board, leave a comment down below and tell us how the proper way to dispose of or get rid of a Ouija board. Anyways, thank you for that, buddy. Jess, what else you got for us?
So I'm thinking, if you're a YouTuber or you're somebody that's creating content that's going on here, do you guys feel like in a way they want to get possessed or haunted to help
I mean,
their
like
to be more famous?
Oh,
Like to,
yes, of course, dude. Some people might not like this comment. We've been called haters, but I think it's the same concept with Matt Rife and Elton. I already forgot his last name, but that guy Elton from Overnight, the YouTube channel. They purchased a cult museum. Yes, like we discussed, it's also a business transaction. It's going to create more content for them, and more people are going to pay attention. I think it's the same concept with anybody else outside of them that purchases these items. I'm glad you brought that up, Jesse, because it's a nice little segue into something I wanted to share with you guys. Me and Oscar actually talked about this off camera with you guys, and this is about Shiloh, the WWE superstar, who purchased an item and he displayed it on his Instagram. We're going to share that with you guys tonight. This goes hand in hand exactly with what we're talking about. So this is Shiloh's. Look, I used to be hardcore into the WWE. I don't know any of these new WWE superstars, but I only know this guy because of the connection with the paranormal. So this is Shiloh Hill. He probably has had a lot of he's a big fan of the paranormal, and he does different things on his YouTube, on his Instagram page with that, aside from the wrestling content. But the more famous post is the purchase of his, not sponsored by this company, but Nike shoes that, before we dive into it, he bought these off of the dark web, off of a marketplace. Now, you would think, oh, they're just Nike shoes. Anybody could own these. It's not a big deal. No. This is where it gets creepy. The shoes have dried blood on them, okay? We don't know what they were used for, whether this person was at a slaughterhouse, slaughtering cattle, or he did, he unalived somebody while he had these shoes on, and he's like, I don't want these shoes. I don't want XYZ organization to find these, so I'm going to sell them on the dark web. Lo and behold, now a wrestler has them. Let's take a look at his video together. So he has a series of what happened with the shoes. Like he I think he even tried them on at one point. Am I right, Oscar?
how much were they? How much did he pay for those?
I think they were like 120.
So, and he also got these. So he also got these boots here, I think, and they. Yeah, look, he's wearing them in. Oh,
why would you want to wear that?
Wild. Look. Okay, so he found this, right?
All right, this right here is a shoe marketplace on the dark web, but something's off about it. The site is called The Shoeman. and it has like a bunch of shoes for sale. But every shoe has a name and an age, and the prices are actually that one's kind of normal. The prices are really weird. Like this was $160 for some muddy flip flops, or 170 for a pair of shoes with the toe ripped off, 189 for one boot. This one right here has just got a pencil in them. I don't know. I just feel like something weird is going on. So I am gonna try to order some. I gotta figure out which ones I want, but stay tuned. All right,
They're
this
weird, but
right
I'm gonna
here
order
is a
some.
shoe market.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think he lands on these boots because I don't know if you saw when I scrolled up. Suspense. I'm probably going to have to mute the music because of copyright reasons, but it's like a series and like people are just following
It
along.
might be the ugliest shipping confirmation I've ever seen, but the dark web shoes are coming June 2nd, which is Monday. Okay, I just had to open it in a new tab. Cool. I guess we'll see what actually shows up. Well,
So they have blood on them, okay? This is him receiving them. Ready? Oh, no audio. It's probably though.
Go to the next one after that.
Was it? No, this is him getting the box.
No, but the other one is already open. Check out the other one. Yeah, that one.
Alright,
He's a
what's up,
black light.
guys? So here's where we're at currently with the boots. I just got the black light in the mail. For the black light to work, we need something called luminol, and Amazon says it should be here in a couple hours. I think I'm going to be at work by the time it gets here, but I'll show you what I learned last night. Last night I ordered some hydrogen peroxide, and when I dab some on the clean parts of the sole, nothing really happens, but when I dab it on the more suspicious parts, it does foam up. So according to ChatGPT, there are a lot of false positives that will also cause foaming with hydrogen peroxide. So I'm waiting on the luminol to try to figure out what this is. In regards to the tape, I am going to get a VHS player. But yeah, so until that stuff comes, we just know they're dirty boots. And I'm really thinking about wearing them to work tonight. All right.
Okay. So, with what he said at the end, he said he was going to wear them to work. He did. And he's wearing them in promotional photos for the WWE. Like this one. Good old sexy guy with bloody boots that he bought on the dark web.
That's so weird.
Again, right there, wholesome shirt. Make it seem like it's you know how those cringy family photos during the holidays, they all have flannel shirts or jackets. This is like that, only with murder boots on. And yeah, so he eventually buys a VHS player, which is also called a VCR for all of you younger generation, including Osk. You got like the last remnants of VHS players, right? Or VCRs, right?
Yeah, I had a lot of VCRs.
Okay.
VHS
tapes.
All right, this is what I'm doing with the VHS. As soon as I get the replacement VCR, I'm hooking it up to the TV and I'm watching it. I'm definitely going to record it just in case, and I might be quiet.
Okay, pause real quick.
Stream it. I have no idea.
That thing is something he created. It's it's like a ChatGPT bot type of thing.
Like an
he
AI
went
bot?
real famous, got on the news, all that stuff.
Right.
He background on him. He used to be IT. That's what he studied. So that's why he knows how to do all this stuff.
Yeah, well, he's doing like experiments on that boot he got, which is crazy. This guy, honestly, go if you're really into what we're talking about right now, or we've piqued your interest, and this is something that's new to you. Go check out his Instagram. It's very interesting. It gets very creepy really fast. He buys, I think, a few pairs of shoes off of that website, right, Oscar?
Yeah. He does a lot of other stuff. And just to give another perspective of what you can do with the dark web, and I am not condoning any of this. This is just for your knowledge purposes. There's something that he did. He found a website. It's called Gnoming. And essentially it's a service you can buy. You give people the location of where these people are, and he gnomed himself. And you buy certain packages, 100
Right.
gnomes, 200, 300, 500, 1,000. And essentially what they do is, doesn't matter. It could be in a building, in a home, outside. They will, the little gnomes,
Yeah.
they will fill your home or your dorm or wherever you decide to gnome with gnomes up until the amount that you've purchased.
What? That's
And
crazy.
you on the receiving side, or on the if you're the one that sent it out, you're gonna get updates. Hey, today we just did this, we did that, we did this, all this stuff. And there's a special gnome he got that ends up pretty much, he takes it apart, finds out all these coordinates, all these different things, goes somewhere in the woods, super deep, and there's like,
I actually have that video. You guys want to see that?
yeah, it's a long
What?
story, but yeah.
So he kind of
What?
chronicles
Mhm.
chronicles it, right, through over different posts. It's not on one post, which smart social media skills. I get it, but this is it. Let's take a little gander.
Simultaneously the creepiest and the funniest site I found on the dark web. So the site is called Get Gnomed, and they claim to be the best gnoming service on the dark web. Apparently, they have competitors, but so I did not know what gnoming was before today. But apparently, it's when you cover someone's house
Bro.
with garden gnomes, and they offer something called like curse gnomes, which are filled with animal waste in order to attract lots of pests. What's really creepy is they will do the inside of people's house as well, regardless, they say, of like security measures. Also, they offer something called like gnome haunting, which is apparently when the people remove a gnome, it will then be replaced with like two gnomes. Personally,
Oh,
My
that's
God,
nice.
what the heck?
Yeah. But
I
he
did
ends up,
see though in his gnoming video, he got his teeth back, so that's nice. I did see that.
yeah. But pretty much at the end, I watched the whole thing. He ends up he has to dress in a big gnome costume, go into the woods, dig up some coordinates. And he hit something. His phone died. He had to like camp out and everything. Like it was
Yeah.
super far. He got hungry. He ate the Snickers. One of my comments on his videos is the most liked comment on that video because
Oscar's so fucking proud of that. By the way,
yeah,
did you see
yeah,
how he said it?
because I've experienced psychedelics and I know what happens when you don't know you're taking one and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So the Snickers, I'm sure, had psychedelics, some form. The come up was too much for him. He started throwing up and all that stuff. Then he knocked out, woke up, and the stuff was next to him. Right? It doesn't show whatever happened, but there was a whole like inflatable gnome thing in the middle of the woods in some random coordinates that was given to him in the
What
gnome.
the hell?
So, yeah.
So whatever was in the Snickers bar did this to him, correct?
Yeah.
Had to be.
So what I put together was because he had to dig deep to find this certain box thing. What I think happened, or was essentially the whole thing from whoever did this, or because remember he gnomed himself, so this would have happened to somebody else. I think he was digging his own grave.
Oh my!
That's what I
think
think
of that. Oh my gosh!
So
the silence on the show is deafening.
So
Usually
weird.
we say some shit. What are you gonna say, buddy?
Why did he dig that hole again in the forest?
that's
It
what
was
he
the
was told to
instructions,
do.
right?
That was the instruction.
Yeah, it's instructions. Yeah.
And he was filming the whole thing. And
Okay, but it was like part of the dark web
I
instructions.
mean, you
right?
paid for the service, so you got to go through with it, right?
Yeah, and he
That's
actually
trip.
went on, I think, Reddit or something. Other people had gotten gnomed that they didn't do, like didn't go in the woods and all that stuff. Eventually, were being harassed and threatened and like all these different things because they didn't complete.
No way.
You
know what's crazy, dude?
thing.
Is that that's crazy you say that because our audience, honestly, give us 10,000 likes and we will gnome Oscar.
You're gonna get him a gnome suit and a shovel.
Oh, dude,
So do you
that's
have to bury yourself with your gnomes? Or
No,
does it,
I honestly don't
or do the
think.
people just come back and pick everything up like if nothing ever happened?
Someone roofied his Snickers bar. Okay, that's what really happened here. That's what
Yeah,
I think.
and that's why he went back because he just felt weird. In the video, he says he's like, I hit something. It was super dark. I hit something at the bottom, and I felt weird. I went back, and he never. I don't know if he finished it or not. That's like the last videos. But
I mean, is there a last video? Let's see.
it's
here.
very hard to find on his Instagram. If you go on YouTube, somebody put it all together. Or I think on his YouTube, he put it all together.
Honestly, the creepiest and the funniest site I found on the dark web. So the site is called Get Gnomed, and they claim to be the best gnoming service on the dark web. Apparently, they have competitors, but so I did not know what gnoming was before today. But
I really can't see anything, but this trail's getting pretty like closed in. Like if I go over here, the brush is so tight, but this road is continuing up this way. Okay, it's getting super foggy in this cove. I like whistle to myself when I walk like a shit. I can hear.
You're not supposed to fucking whistle, especially in the woods.
I don't like echo, more like a bird or something in the distance. Also, I'll just be like,
No. Stop, dude. Don't do that.
And of all things, that
I don't know
song.
if you can. I think that's coyotes again.
Yeah, those are yotes.
I definitely thought that I could hear someone. I still don't have any cell service, but I'm gonna try to get back on the path I was before from the arrow, and we'll see. Okay, I just found another one. This
What
is
the hell?
7.0, which I'm pretty sure these are miles, and that means I'm definitely sleeping out here. Also, the camera does not show up well. Like, you can't see anything through the camera. It's honestly pretty light out. I think it might be a full moon. I don't know. I think it is because I remember yesterday I had a moon in my video. But, yeah, I keep seeing these.
Oh, hell no.
And they're directing me.
Freaking Blair Witch things.
We're going to get going. Oopsies. It's honestly easier to see without the light for me. It really looks like my head is just floating. But,
Dude.
I got a little spot cell service here. So I'm going to upload and then I'm going to keep going. The water droplets hitting the ground are so eerie. They sound like something like footsteps, but I'm getting really tired. I just heard something in there. Okay, I was really tired for a second, but I'm looking at getting a second wind. I can definitely hear footsteps way off in the distance.
Dude,
see anything with the camera?
No seas
There's something
miedoso.
that looks like a person over there.
see, have you ever been out in the wilderness in the dark like this? I have.
Of course.
Crazy shit has happened to me.
I might try to bum rush.
Bum rush, huh?
Is it a bum rush a coyote?
I think someone's ahead of him, making those markers.
I looked on the ground for tracks, but I can't really see any tracks or anything up over there.
Like a gnome
This
is
all
doing
like
it?
shale.
No, like whatever creepy person is doing this,
hear, like,
or an
duende?
entity. I mean, I don't know, or a cryptid.
Like something.
Imagine a
flying.
cryptid is the one that has that gnoming website.
Cool boulder in the middle of nowhere. I just realized that at the last place I was at, I tried to upload the video, but it didn't upload.
Skip it like a little bit.
So this one might be kind of long, or the next one. Which
What happened?
Skip it like a little bit. Right there. This is where the little thing is at. Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
There's definitely something over there. Oh, we've got some freaking...
What the heck? Christmas?
No way.
bro, there's a shovel.
Okay, we got these huge gnomes with some presents. And this shovel Yeah, I don't even know what time it is right now, but I do not want to be out here freaking digging this thing up right now. But I really want to know what's underneath here. This thing is creeping me out too. Oh, this beard sucks. Okay.
I like his
I've been digging
outfit.
for a while.
His outfit's nice.
I don't know if you can even see down in my hole, but I haven't found much yet. I'm getting real tired, and I don't think I'm going to be able to make it back that
You're a
whole hike
WWE
back to the car
superstar
tonight. So I'm probably going to sit in my hammock and try to finish this in the morning. Also, my phone is at like 5% right now.
Not even a tent for some
again?
kind of security.
One
A
last
hammock
shot with the gnomes. Okay, I'm in the hammock. Yeah, got it up and everything.
At least elevated,
got my little sleeping
right?
bag.
It's like at the floor.
Definitely gonna take it off after I cut the video off, but yeah, you know the vibes. Not even gonna lie, I'm a little big for this hammock. My phone is on about 2%. I'm gonna wake up in the morning, finish digging that hole, and get whatever's inside, and then whenever I can, I'm gonna post it. Oh my gosh. I had to stop at a gas station and get a charger. Oh my gosh. I should not have eaten that Snickers bar, bro.
So, okay, the Snickers bar came in the package that he purchased? Is that what it is?
Okay, I gotta head over to the car.
Yeah, like did it come with it?
Stuff. In the meantime, just so you guys know,
that's some Alice in Wonderland shit.
Know you guys want details.
It came with the
There's
costume.
some stuff I really don't know, and there is some stuff I probably shouldn't talk about, but I'm gonna share what I can. Okay. All right. So
he's locking the door. He's scared.
Hammock, I went to bed, and then I woke up in the morning and hiked back to where I last had cell service to post it. And then I went back to the hammock to go to sleep for a little bit. And then when I woke up, I ate the Snickers bar because I was really hungry. And then I started digging because I wanted to know what was in the hole. So I was digging for maybe like an hour. I had gotten pretty deep, and I started like hearing like weird like crunches under my shovel kind of. And at the same time, I don't know if it was because the hole smelled really bad or because of whatever. I think I got like food poisoning or something from the Snickers bar because I started
You got roofied, dude,
and getting like super delirious. And as I kept digging more, I kept getting like more and more like either dehydrated or whatever, and I couldn't really like figure out what was what, if that makes sense. What I do remember is at some point realizing that the crunching was like some type of bones, but there was like kind of like fur type stuff in there too. So I think it was some type of animal. When I got to like where kind of I would expect like the hands / paws or whatever to be, there was like a little canister. And also I accidentally broke it, but by the head, like above the head in the ground, there was a light bulb. And then when I dug down towards where the feet would be probably, there was like a little prosthetic foot and another shoe. So at this point, I started like profusely vomiting.
Oh my God.
Again, like, I don't know if that was from being, well, I'm pretty sure it wasn't from being grossed out because I was vomiting for the whole rest of the day. But I also started feeling like not good at all. And I started like thinking that I could hear stuff that I don't think was actually there. Like I would hear like a little like chattering, like little voices. So I grabbed my stuff and I just left. And I left like a ton of stuff. I left literally the gnomes and like everything that was in the hole and all that. It took me super long to get back. And it definitely thought I was getting chased at some point. And I definitely have a vivid memory of chasing someone else too. When I got back to my car, I was thrown up even worse and I felt even worse and more out of it. So I didn't feel like I could drive. So I went to sleep in my car. And then I don't know what time it was or anything, but when I woke up, it was dark.
Oh, that's so scary.
And I went to pull out. And when I turned my headlights on, there was a pile of stuff in front of me. And in the pile was all the inflatable gnome stuff, which I'm almost 100% sure I did not bring, the prosthetic foot and the canister. So that's when I was like, screw this, I'm leaving. I got in the car and I went to the gas station, got my charger, and then posted that video. So this is the prosthetic foot thing in the shoe.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if anyone's seen one of these or knows what it's for, but it looks like for someone with a foot. I'm not sure. And then this is the canister thing. There's definitely something tech related inside of there, but I do not at the moment feel like investigating that, as you can probably imagine.
Yeah, I would not touch any of that.
Dude. Oh my gosh. Okay.
This whole thing gave me anxiety. That's one of my biggest
Yeah,
fears, is to be drugged
Yeah.
it
out.
made me nauseous. Like, ugh.
Did he? Okay. My first assessment, I said he was drugged, like roofied. I think he was actually poisoned, and maybe the mixture didn't kill him like it was supposed to. Maybe.
Mhm. Yes.
And I think you're right, Oscar, when you said that was supposed to be his grave. That, when he was digging up. Oh my God, that yes, anxiety went up for sure. Watching it.
The thing about the dark web too is that as much as it is messed up, there's rules that you need to follow. And if you don't follow these rules, like it's professionally, right? Like all that was literally like a professional
no person, no mean person.
Whatever they are, whatever they do, like everyone is a professional in that space because
Crazy.
Like so there's rules. And if you don't follow them,
abide by them,
then there's consequences. So yeah.
Yikes.
I mean, in the beginning of the video, he says he locked the door. He said, shouldn't be saying some of this stuff, but I'm going to share what I can. So I'm sure there was an interaction with somebody between that.
I think so too. There's stuff that he left out on purpose because there was a threat. Look, this is for people like us. It's something cool because we get to experience it. But by him doing this for content reasons on his Instagram or his Facebook or TikTok and YT, yeah, sure. I'm sure it put him on the map. But essentially what he did simultaneously is putting himself out there or on the map for the dark web.
Right.
So you have to psychologically really think about that. Once you do something like this, you're forever going to be a part of that, probably until you die. And I mean, I'm not saying those of us that haven't jumped on the dark web that we're not potential targets. I think we still are. Just try a step. This is like hindsight 2020 thing, but unless you're famous, I think you show up more on there, or you're more well known, I should say, because YouTubers as well, as we're trying to build this podcast. Let's have only one dark web episode, just this one.
So then obviously you believe.
I mean, I believe that. I mean, what did he go out to some random spot in the forest and did all that kooky shit? I don't think so. Like I wouldn't waste my time for that, for content on Instagram. No offense, you guys, but audience, but that's too far is what I'm trying to get at. And it's real because I know the things that are on the dark web. I've heard all of the stories, seeing his accounts. It's all real. It's not fake. Don't go do it. Any of our audience, where it doesn't matter what platform you're on, we treat you all the same. We love you all. Don't get gnomed. Don't go do it. What do you think, buddy? You've been a stoic over there in the corner.
No, I don't know. I mean, just watching dark web stuff. It's one of my guilty pleasures watching it on YouTube. Watching, YouTubers opening up mystery boxes and stuff, and all that stuff is super dark, man. I mean,
yeah,
I want to say most of it has to do with somebody that's been unalived.
Yeah.
And some sicko is just like basically showing off like his trophies. Like I actually just saw one today where this guy got a mystery box for $666. Throughout the box, there was several different things. Like there was a little bag of marijuana, and in that bag he found a human tooth. Then there was voodoo charcoal, which was 3 charcoals for sickness, 3 charcoals for pain, and 1 charcoal for death. and you can basically, it came with instructions. It said, you take like one of them, depending on which one was written, sick, illness, or sick, pain, or death. You burnt it, you let it completely burn to ash. Then you went outside and you were to throw the ash in the air while wishing that ailment on whoever you're targeting.
Whoever it is. Yeah.
He had that in there, different little dolls like Jesse talked about, and saying, do we believe the dark web is real? I mean, yeah, it's real. And the stuff on there is like, I just think it's like, I don't know if I can say it's fully paranormal, but it's more of what really scares me, which is real people.
People.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's stuff they're putting up there that's just like, I don't even think I would want to buy a box and let them know my address to send me something.
Right.
Because I mean, now they know where I live, and
I think, well, to be fair to Shiloh, it gets sent to a P.O. box, but it doesn't matter. You don't think someone on the dark web could figure out whose P.O. box it is and where your actual address is? Of course. I mean, come on.
Exactly.
These are malicious people already. You don't think they're going to go the extra step to know more about you? Of course.
But I'm sure, like, when they're buying it, right? I'm sure they're able to see their credit card information somehow.
Oh, of course. Of course.
It's tied to it.
Yes.
It's not even that hard. I mean, I had, when I was a firefighter, I had a partner that literally from my fire station got into my router at my house and was like, "Oh, hey, who's this computer? And who's this pay station? Who's this?" Just sitting in the fire department. He was using my router for the internet at the station.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And it was like,
it's interesting.
He's like, "Yeah, I could hack anybody. Just tell me. I'll hack into them and I'll check all their stuff and I can get any information." I'm like, stay out of my house, dude.
Jeez.
It's not that hard. Once you know how to do it, Jesse? You do it.
Yeah. I have some stories that I looked up. I don't know why people buy mirrors, I swear. I don't know.
That part is very strange. It's like you're treading on. So this is the paranormal aspect of it all. But is purchasing mirrors. We've already talked extensively about mirrors on this show. Why anybody in their right mind would want to buy one? Now, I remember when we uploaded this episode, and someone in our comments was like, "Well, what kind of mirrors are you talking about?" Dude, I'm not talking about the mirror you buy at Walmart for $8.99. I'm talking about a relic mirror, an antique mirror, something that's been around for a long time. And different people have done things with this mirror, whether conjuring spirits or doing things you're not necessarily supposed to be doing with a mirror other than checking your boogers or if you have nose hairs. That's what I'm referring to. And it's completely insane to think that people are purchasing specific mirrors from the dark web. And they have keep in mind, when they're on the dark web looking for a mirror, they have a specific goal in mind. Like I said, it's not the same thing as going to Target and buying a mirror. They want something that's attached to it. Why? Maybe they want to experience something, or maybe they want to gift it to someone that they hate. There's people that are like that too, to pass on paranormal things to whether it's relatives or friends, and they secretly hate them. I have a lot of relatives and friends that secretly hate me, or they just don't want to tell me. But they've never given me a mirror, so that's the difference between the two. But that's my 2 cents on the whole mirror thing, Jess.
So here's an interesting one. So there's a couple in 2013 from London that moved into a small flat and began experiencing strange disturbances after they salvaged a Victorian era mirror that someone left in a common trash area of their building.
No.
So
no.
The wife decided, hey, this is a beautiful mirror. I'm going to take it home. The beginning of every freaking horror movie that frustrates you,
For
right?
real.
There's this random lady that shows up in it and she looks distorted, but fuck it, it's a nice beer. It's nice.
Yes, like so. Of course, shortly after displaying the mirror in their hallway, they started seeing shadowy figures, reflections. They started hearing scratchy noises at night, and it was finally like what made them get rid of it was one night it sounded like someone broke in. So they called the police. The police got there. They had physical scratches, deep scratches in their arms and chest. But when the police, investigated, of course, they didn't find anything. So
Whoa.
these people, instead of getting rid of it, well, they did, but they decided to sell it on the dark web.
Horse of all places.
So they decided to get rid of the mirror by selling it on the dark web, and they listed it as anonymous, but they listed it as hidden marketplace. Cursed mirror.
First marketplace. Oh, okay.
The listing included photo of the mirror and scratches, their written statement that it feeds on attention, and a warning not to look into it for more than a few seconds at a time.
That's very specific.
Well, a few years later, the buyer, because somebody actually bought it
Oh, wow.
from the US, an occult collector that later shared through a closed paranormal forum that the mirror would develop cloudy patches that slowly shifted position. He actually started seeing a shadowy figure behind him when he would look in the mirror. And guests refused to stay in his room after, because like they would just feel like really bad vibes. They would feel nauseous. They would feel sick if they were in the same room as the mirror. Just guests in his home or random wherever he had it. After several months, the collector sealed the mirror in a custom wooden crate lined with salt sage and placed it in a climate control storage. And he still has it to
All
this
the
day.
basic protocols. I get
Basic
it.
protocols. So I thought that was interesting because it kind of, it was able to follow every freak. I was able to catch everybody from when they found it to sold it and the new person who bought it. So
Oh
that's
my
just
gosh.
crazy
That's
to me.
a crazy end.
Yes.
I don't know about the rest of you guys, but looks like our good old friend, the Paranormal Dudes ghost, is starting to attack Oscar again. Look at his camera.
Yeah.
It's out of focus, huh?
Yes. He's
His gnome. A gnome is going to appear. He's going to come back into focus dressed as a gnome.
Randy said that it's possible from, the Purgatory Club that it's an ergogore. Am I saying that right? Yes.
An
Yes.
herbivore?
Yes, a dinosaur is haunting us, Oscar.
An herbivore can be any animal that only eats veggies.
Yeah, but dinosaur sounds cooler than just any animal. Yeah.
So Ed and Lorraine's grandson said that about the Annabelle doll. That's what it was. That those girls just kind of manifested something evil or something, made it negative when it could have been positive.
Okay. I see.
But I remember that word.
Okay. We've come to the part of the show where I like to ask these questions because I'm intrusive and annoying.
Good. And proud of it.
Okay, I'm very proud of it, by the way. And Randy asked me, he's like, why you should be more serious, to be respectful of the ghosts. And hey, yeah, I get all that, and I am. But this is who I am. Like, this is who I am in the podcast and outside in the real world. This is just who I am. If I were not to do that, it'd be fake. So I'm just going to be myself. Anyway, what I want to ask you guys is, and I want you to be honest, okay? Be completely honest with me. I don't want you to bullshit me because I will sniff that.
We're always honest.
Yes, I will sniff that like a fucking basset hound. and call you out and say you're fucking lying. Okay. Would you guys ever buy something from the dark web? Now, it doesn't have to be cursed or haunted. If you want it to be cursed or haunted, cool. But if not, would you, whether it's something you really, really wanted, like something you wanted as a kid, you can't get it anywhere else, but it's only on the dark web, would you buy said item? Let's go one by one. We're going to go with, let's go with Buddy. He looks like he can't see right now, but he can.
He's trying to imagine something.
I actually, if it was something I really, really, really,
like,
really wanted,
that pause scared
I
the
know,
fucking
I thought he
shit.
was
I thought you were
gonna
gonna
say
say
that he
I
bought
bought something
some.
already.
Yeah.
I bought something.
that yeah. No, I
but
haven't.
he's thinking about it.
Yet I have thought of it, but like I said a little while ago, I'd be afraid to order something from the dark web, and now my address is out there. So I think I would have to, like you said, do like a PO box. But even then, like, I don't know. I think for my safety, I would send it to my neighbor's house.
I hate that motherfucker.
Yeah, he gets on my nerves.
And then on Rants and Raves, or somebody stole my package.
Yeah, for real.
I know,
but
report it. Can you come on Gnome then?
couldn't.
Because I can't find my package.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if it's something I've really wanted ever since I was a kid. I mean, which I really don't know. Maybe like a zebra.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just a weird. That's to me. It's kind of like it's more scary now knowing what they're capable of versus what it is that I can order and bring to my house.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll take your answer, and I know it's not bullshit. Buddy doesn't lie much. Let's go with Jesse. Next. What about you? How did you know I was going to say that?
Because, anyways, I would definitely buy something from the dark web. But I'm fucking like ruthless. I think the only thing I would buy from the dark web is, and like with no shame, is if somebody I really love needed an organ.
Okay. But that opens up so many other things. What if that organ was part of a case someone got unalived?
I don't care.
Okay. Full commitment.
If somebody that I know, if my kid needs an organ and nobody matches, if I can't retrieve it myself from somewhere, I will get it from the dark web.
Okay.
We got her. Somebody just breaks through the window. God style.
Get her, boys. Okay. Ask.
That's a good reason. I would do it for that.
See, Jesse came up with like a pure answer,
yeah.
It's a Jesse answer, but it's pure.
Yeah. So not to that would be one of my reasons too, but my own reason. I wouldn't buy items. I would buy data. And the
data farming. Okay.
And the reason why I would buy data is because there's no longer Pirate Bay. So, I want free stuff.
We're not saying that we were never on Torrent or Pirate Bay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So, hey, if there's a really bad person and their $1 million credit line card is somewhere on the dark web, maybe.
And if they're a piece of shit, then you really don't feel that bad about it, right?
There it is. But
That's
those
like
are the reasons. I wouldn't get
Robin
into anything
Hood.
else, though, for sure.
What'd you say, buddy? Some Robin Hood shit?
Some online Robin Hood right there.
So we got Kira, the curious buddy. We got Jesse the Pure, and Osk Robin Hood. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Mine.
Oh God.
Mine is very specific and
cases of alpha brain.
It's probably
cases of alpha
stupid too. He's like, mine's stupid.
To you, everything I do is stupid, Jesse. So it doesn't matter. Okay,
it's true.
But I actually have a visual aid for this, which makes
Oh,
it even
gosh.
better.
You made a
Even better for the
presentation.
pod and for you guys to see your guys' reaction. So, the only thing that I would possibly go on the dark web for a reasonable price, because right now,
Don't tell me a Ninja Turtle, please.
What do you mean? I would so go for that too.
Jesse, I hate that you're clairvoyant and all that shit sometimes because you spoil things. Okay. I would, or a witch, both all together. I would want to buy the costumes that were used in the movies. Why? I know you can buy them at the surf. People they sell them from time to time at certain periods of time, but they're so expensive. So if they were to go on the dark web at some point and they were a decent price, I would. Now, if you don't know what they look like now, there are, when
they're destroyed.
Someone has a kid and they're like, "Oh, look at my beautiful kid," and you look at that kid and you're like, "Only a mother would love that kid because it's not the greatest thing to look at.
It's rough.
It's the thing of nightmares," is what I would say for the Ninja Turtles. This is what it looks like.
What the heck?
That looks like a shoe that
hold on,
like a
but those
ball
are
shoe.
those are from
exploded.
the third one, right? From the third Ninja Turtles.
This is Donnie. Oh, I'm not signing into. Really, Mark Zuckerberg. I have to sign in to look at this picture. No, thank you. So this is pictures of.
Fails.
So the majority of these are. So this is from the third movie. You could tell how disgusting and ugly it looks. I mean, they all don't look the greatest, but this is Donnie from the second movie. This is Raph. That looks like Raph from the second one. But yeah, it's a thing of nightmares, pretty much. But I would probably want to buy it because it's Ninja Turtles, even as creepy as it is. And
I knew it.
You know which ones look really good still to this day, though?
Which one?
Are the ones from the very first movie. The masks, because they weren't animatronic. They didn't have any robotics in them or anything. I mean, the suits are falling apart. I got to meet the character that played Michelangelo, and he had his original suit and everything with him. And of course, like certain like flex points are kind of tearing up, but the mask still looked like brand new.
Okay,
some little cracks here and there, but it was really good still.
Is it that flat thing right there?
So this is Donnie from the first movie. That's horrifying. That is. I would still buy it though, but believe it or not, actually, this doesn't look like the first movie. This is more like, I don't know. Don't fucking
look at it. Has a thing right there, so you can make one.
There's Donnie. This is Donnie from the first one. Look at that smile. That's a smile only mother would love.
Oh my god.
So yeah, this is something I would buy. Jesse hit it on the head and spoiled it before I even pulled it up. But,
sorry, not sorry.
Yes, you're not sorry. She reads me like a fucking book. It's embarrassing sometimes. Anyway, so that was our episode on the dark web. Jesse, do you have anything else on this or
no?
Okay. What do you guys think, our audience? Would you guys order one, or have you? If you don't have to get into excruciating detail, you could just leave a comment and we'll talk about it, because this stuff's very interesting and it teeters on the paranormal side and creepy side because it is the dark web, and yeah, it's nuts. So leave us a comment, or send it or submit it to paranormaldudes.com, where we just opened our shop, where you can go in and shop the t-shirts and hoodies and all the cool stuff we have in there. Jesse is
tote bags.
And the tote bags. The tote bags are pretty rad as well. Once again, I think the Paranormal Dudes ghost is attacking Oscar. You froze for a little bit. But outside of that, our shop is open. If you guys want to go take a look at it, we have some cool designs on some t-shirts, the tote bags that Jesse likes, and a bunch of other stuff. Go check it out. We appreciate it. Paranormaldudes.com. do you guys have anything for our audience before we bid them adieu? Because they're watching this on a Thursday or any other day.
Oscar was going to go ahead and release the paranormaldudes.com jingle.
Oh, you have a jingle?
Oh.
Stay tuned.
What's that?
On the new show to hear the jingle.
Oh, God.
Okay. All right. I guess we'll hear this jingle next episode. Jesse, do you have anything for our beautiful audience?
Yes. Shop our store. And if you want to see other things with Paranormal Dudes logos, let us know in the comments.
Yes. If you have something specific you want, we'll take it into consideration. But I did want to say, before I let Oscar speak, the store is to help us maintain things and further our content for you guys. That's all it is. Just to support us. That's all it is. Promise. There's nothing else behind it. None of us are fucking Jeff Bezos rich or anything like that. This is all scheduled, and yes, we're poor. So, Oscar, do you have anything for us?
Now just check out the store, buy some merch, wrap it. We're gonna get ours as well. We're gonna wrap it everywhere, and I'm excited for the things that are to come. Right, there's a lot of things that are happening in the background right now that we're actually gonna talk about after this show.
Yes, we are.
So I'm excited about all that and what we can bring to you guys, more than just us talking here in our location. So
Yes,
little nugget right there.
And also, I know we've been talking about this for like fucking weeks, but their shows are. I know Uncle Sergio's is out, but their shows will come out too. I promise. If you're not on YouTube and you're on other platforms, make sure you go to YouTube because we have extra content outside of just the podcast. I don't have anything for you guys. That was the end of it. Thank you so much for supporting us and watching the show. We love you guys. We love you guys in the comments. And even if you don't agree with us, we love you guys too. We will catch you guys on the next one. Catch you later, dudes.